So, it's been a while since I basically did a recording for anything on my phone. And really anything that wasn't basically SMDRL, but whatever. I figured why not? Let's do a recording on my phone. And I'm going to be recording a game called All Who Wander. It is a 3D fantasy roguelike for mobile, and it's added a new feature that I'm really excited about, which are biome effects. Basically, this guy's a developer. He commented about this on his Roguelike Development entry here. The itch link there basically takes us to this page right here, All Who Wander on itch. So yes, here it is. All Who Wander is a fast-paced traditional roguelike. This playtest version is designed for mobile and can be played on mobile or PC. Please help me improve this game by providing feedback with this short survey or comments below. Thank you. So it's got turn-based strategy, procedurally generated levels, permadeath, fast-paced play with minimal UI, fight, evade, use items, use abilities, and gain companions to advance farther into the world. A world to explore, 3D world on a hex grid, 9 unique biomes and dungeons including deserts, caves, swamps, and more. Build a new character, 10 character classes, 100 skills to customize your character, open character building. A new experience every game. 50 plus monsters and 3 final bosses, 100 interactive maps, featuring including traps, treasures, and buildings to visit. 100 plus items, 50 plus status effects. So, it was made by Frumpy Doodle. Average session is basically a few minutes, which is perfect for a mobile roguelike. We'll run the game here. All Who Wander. So you got achievements here. Complete the tutorial, win on adventure mode, win against Barbarian, Soldier, Hunter, Thief, Magician, Conjurer, Bard, Druid, Monk, or Shaman. And then those are probably the 3 bosses right there, the Dungeon, the Lich, and the Cave Troll. Alright, there's game speed, zoom level, frame rate, sound effects, music volume, show grid, simultaneous movement. Let's do that right there. So, simultaneous movement, you actually have an option to actually, the traditional, you go, I go, or basically everyone goes at the same time. We'll leave it on. And we'll do the tutorial, sure. Exploration. It's time to leave home and make a name for yourself. First, let's head west and find some shallow water to cross the river. So, the river's too deep to cross, so we have to basically find a way to get across. As you explore, tap to interact with objects or attack enemies. Tap and hold to inspect an object, monster, item, or skill. Try inspecting some objects around you. Brambles, a pack of poisonous brambles. I'll note to the developer, it would be nice probably if you basically have a sort of tap hold and then you can let go and read a message. I don't really like the idea of tap hold and have to keep holding because it makes it hard basically to actually read a message with your finger away. There's grass, increase stealth, a plant, impassable tree, a rock, a mushroom ring, increases spell power when staying inside. So you actually see my bonuses right there. I'm reminded heavily of Tales of Magiel here. Levels. Now look to find exit to advance to the next level. Interesting. So I guess we don't have the traditional rock boundary for the exit boundaries, but whatever. Advancing. Advancing provides healing and restores mana. Now, let's find some gear. Alright, so, day 2 you ventured further into a tutorial. You pick up a short sword. Remember to equip items in your inventory. Tap and hold to see what an item does. Again, it would be nice if I don't have to basically tap and hold and basically keep holding. Whatever. Type sword, level 1, damage free, weight 1. Entrance, the way you came from. Water. The water's too deep. Rocks. You pick up leather armor. So we get armor and weight from this. So I can swap weapon down there? I'm not really sure. By the way, note that my character model seems to be changing as I basically equip stuff. A shop! Let's buy another weapon and equip it before we head onward. So there's a bow, a hunter's bow. Type bow, two-handed, level 2, damage free, weight 1. Interesting, so I believe you can probably sell in here. Or at least you can buy it, and stuff. I'm going to play this properly. We're going to try and test if you can sell it basically later, perhaps. Yep, so it's like a swap weapon button right there. This forest is infested with bats. Let's kill them before we're moving on. You can switch equip weapons using switch weapon. Just remember, bows can't be used in close range. Down it goes. Tap wait to skip your turn and let enemies approach you first. You can also attack enemies in range by tapping your weapon in the bottom right. Okay, so you don't have to tap on an enemy, so you can just tap on the weapon. But it's probably like an odd target, so if you have multiple targets, maybe you can't pick your target. Who knows? Nice, there's actually a stop feature. So, if you change weapons, you actually take time to do so. That's all from time to move on. AFG says, scan you, damn it. Experience and skills. Advancing also earns you experience, allowing you to level up and learn new skills. Let's learn the skill teleport. Alright, so active skills appear in the bottom of the screen. They cost mana to use, which will regenerate over time. You can view all skills in the skill book. So that's basically up here. Now, I'll note to the developer, it seems like there's an awful lot of space basically dedicated to buttons down here, but I think they're a little bit too close to each other. It might be an idea if you actually touch down here, you can actually select something have a sort of expand or stuff like that. But I'm sort of wondering if I'm just gonna have mispresses at some point here, kind of like doing Chrono Quest 2. At guilds, you can learn additional skills for a price. Browse the available skills and tap and hold each skill icon to learn more. Okay, so pay to learn a new ability. We have melee, defense, or marksmanship. So upgrade our melee, upgrade defense, or upgrade our bows. Look at the defense. I'm guessing defense is probably the weakest, skill there, but whatever. Ambush. Use your teleport skill to escape this trap and run for the exit gate. Killing enemies doesn't give you experience or resources, so sometimes it's better to flee and fight. There's a tavern up ahead. Let's see if you can meet someone who wants to join your party. Chatting with the patrons, you gain some advice. Resistance reduces magic damage, but does not protect you from fire or ice damage. You also meet a hunter, willing to join you. You venture further into the tutorial, the atmosphere grows tense, be on your guard. So here's a hunter, he's skilled with a bow. Nice, the AI is not something I control here, so excellent. Okay, you can swap places. These consumable items will come in handy later. You can use them from consumable panel below. Tap and hold to see what each item does. So, health potion, instantly restores substantial health. Level 6, consumable. Scroll protection, duration 10, increases armor. Shallow water. Grass. Bosses. This level has a tough boss that you must defeat in order to advance. Use your items wisely. I'm shielded. I guess the orc gets enraged if it gets too damaged. You defeat a boss. Time to move on to the next adventure. Check out the game guide for more information. Is there a game guide in the game itself, or... Anyways, there's victory. So that might be a good idea, by the way. If you have a game guide, link it in your game somewhere. Just like, people can go to it. Or just have it right in your game itself. Okay, new adventure. Here's our classes. We have the Barbarian, Soldier, Hunter, Thief, Magician, Conjurer, Bard, Druid, Monk, and Shaman. Apparently the Shamans wield dark arts. Who knew? So, you have stats here, strength. Increases mass carry weight, which is needed to equip heavier weapons and armor. Increases max health, making it easier to survive. Increases the speed of all actions, including movement, attacking, and skills. Increases experience rate, which increases the amount of skills learned over time. Increases max mana, which is required for skills. Improves social outcomes, reduces costs in shops, and increases the chance of others joining your party. Brawling. Combat with heavy weapons enhanced by rage. Melee. Combat with sword and polearms. So basically, this guy's traditional barbarian. You basically smash the stuff. This guy's got melee, combat with swords and polearms. Defense, evasion, and shield mastery. Archery, combat with bows. Hunting, combat with daggers and enhanced stealth. Hunting, combat with daggers and enhanced stealth. Illusion, magic to deceive and evade enemies. Magician. So, this guy's Illusion die. Magic to deceive and evade enemies. Enchanting. Magic to buff allies and synergize with magic staffs and robes. Okay, there's the Conjurer. Magic to conjure elemental powers of fire and ice. Voodoo. Magic to control and debuff enemies. There's the Bard. He's got Enchanting. Magic to buff allies and synergize with magic saves and robes. That's the same as this guy right here. Mysticism. Magic in harmony with nature and summoning wild creatures. Here's the Druid. He's also got Mysticism and Sorcery apparently. The Druid seems super powerful, but whatever. Monk. Defensive Fighter. Defense, Evasion, and Shield Mastery, so basically he's like this guy. And he's got Enchanting, so basically buffs allies. So the Monk basically sort of strikes me as being like sort of like a cleric, but whatever. Without like the, heavy armor, I guess. Shaman. So there is Voodoo, magic control enemies, and Brawling, combat of heavy weapons enhanced by rage. Interesting how she has very little strength, but whatever. So, I note the Monk doesn't have much of a personality, apparently, even though it's got, like, Enchanting. The Druid looks super balanced. Except for personality, so it's a loner. Well, let's keep it simple. We'll go with, like, the Barbarian, maybe. It's time to leave the mountains. Venture out into the world and make a name for yourself. So it's Snare, Trap that immobilizes the target. I've got a Club, a heavy weapon, 4 damage, -1 attack, +2 weight. There's my skills on the left there. All stuff I'm going to pick up. I got no skill points right now. Melee attack 50% damage, 50% accuracy. Well, I'll look through this a little bit later. A Goblin Berserker. A goblin with high damage but poor defense. Abilities Cowardice. It'd be nice if I could actually, also, see what Cowardice basically does, by the way, and, just, kill minions. And it's where, it's nice to basically have the ability to, tap, hold, basically have it stay there, and then maybe, sort of click on, tap, hold, and something else, basically, on it. Tooltips within tooltips. Wet. I take more cold damage, but less fire damage. He ran away. I really need to test if I can actually, hit, choose what I can target when, there's 2 of them, but whatever. We need, a ranged character for that. A Cairn. The glowing ruins have the power to restore mana. I don't have any. Doesn't matter. The Thieves Guild. For sale on the black market. A bow, an axe, or a shield. You pick up a hatchet. So this has 3 damage, 1 weight. It's level 1. This has 4 damage, Mega 1 attack, and 2 weight. Now I wonder if like there's any like sort of like different sort of like types of damage sets for these weapons where you have like slashing with a hatchet or bludgeoning with like clubs or something like that. There's a cage, an animal trapped in a cage. A wild stag emerges from the cage. A weak creature with sharp antlers. Is it hostile? Well, it's dead now. Notice that guy didn't see me right away? Rocks. So noisy, reaches stealth. That's what rocks basically do, apparently. A glyph of protection. Increases armor when standing on. Okay. See, I know that it's like it's targeting like different guys around you. I wonder if like there's a way to sort of like change your target basically. There's another glyph right there. Ambush. So bandit, a weak but stealthy creature. Alright, well, I made it to the next level. I could get toughness here. 2 to myself, I don't need that. There's also toughness plus right there. There's knockback, push an enemy back 1 space, range 1, mana 2. Battle cry, inspire all allies, duration 10, mana 6, cooldown 10. What does inspiration do for you, I wonder? Even if there's a little bit more like, explanation as to what basically like it does. Precision strike. Melee attack with 2 times accuracy, so basically like you're going to be a hit. There's more melee. Now I wonder if like how this basically works is that like if you basically select like one of the stuff down here, basically you can get like a nice like stuff up here. If that's basically how it's being done, or like do I need to basically invest in like Frost and Impale, for example? I found a lockpick. Disarms a trap. Well, that's useless to me because I probably can't sense traps. A house, a simple dwelling. You meet an old hermit who welcomes you inside to eat and rest. Alright, so there's basically something else that you could probably do, like, if you have, like, say, a house like this, like, say what it basically does, like, a house, perhaps you can, you can, like, find shelter inside or something like that. It doesn't have to be, like, anything like, too extravagant, just, like, give some sort of note so you can, like, interact with this. There's a stag. Now I wonder if, like, it's like a 2 moves there, or if, like, they basically saw me and then, like, attacked me on the same turn. There's the Fees Guild. Buying I'm at a black market. So I get a couple of some swords or jewelry. Let's get jewelry. You picked up a jeweled ring. So it gives me charisma. Again, killing stuff doesn't actually help me here, but it's fun to do regardless. Dead tree. A ram. Tough but not aggressive, unless you get too close. Day 3. You venture further into the mountains. You're in the way. Oh, it charged me. Down it goes. So we got a shop here, but I can't buy anything because I don't have the money for it. There's a sapphire artifact, decreases damage to fire. Heavy cuirass, increases armor and weight. Magic tunic, increases max mana. Moonstone, increases resistance as an artifact. A Nardjul ring. And caltrops, trap that damages and slows a target. The side doesn't appear to be hostile. Whoop. A wolf popped out, stealthy and quick. And with clarity, we get perception. I'll put the perception on just because, like, it might help me with finding traps. So I can click on my character to actually see like stuff here. So you get stats. So there's the guide. We got goal, objective. Complete each level by reaching the exit gate. Advancing. You gain experience after completing each level, not for defeating monsters. When your character levels up, you may learn a new skill. Advancing levels also generates mana and half your health. Bosses. Occasionally, you must defeat a boss to unlock the exit gate in order to advance. The game ends when you defeat the final boss. Space is working like learn everything else. So yeah, I'll attack. Attack the nearest unit or last unit you targeted. Here's combat. So, combat basics. The chance to hit is determined by your attack and your opponent's defense. The damage you deal is reduced by your opponent's armor. Ranged combat. When using bows, your accuracy is reduced the farther away you are from a target. That's a spell mistake right there, by the way. Bows can't be used in close range. Stealth. When attacking an enemy that hasn't seen you, you're guaranteed to hit. Stealth increases your ability to remain unseen, and perception increases the chance to detect hidden units and objects. Alright, so that's what you really want. Perception basically sees stuff, obviously. Magic. Magic attacks are guaranteed to hit, and damage is not reduced by armor. Resistance helps resist magical effects, and may lower damage received. Here's skills. So by advancing, you will gain experience, blah blah. You can also pay to learn skills at the guilds. Skill window. The skill window displays the skill trees for 10 different skill groups divided by combat and magic. Active skills are red, passive skills are blue. Passive skills apply to effects automatically. Obviously, active skills, blah blah, mana. This is all basic stuff I probably already know. Finding items. Items can be found in chests and crates, purchased in shops, or acquired through other special events. Item details. Blah blah. So there are two types, equipment and consumables. Equipment can be equipped in an inventory. You can carry a primary and secondary set of weapons, and switch between them using the switch weapon button. Consumables basically have their own use. Blah blah. And we have stats here. So damage. Physical damage dealt to enemies plus or minus a small percentage. Armor reduces physical damage received. Attack increases chance to make a hit. Defense is how have a chance to block. Speed is here decreases the time between all actions. Stealth basically increases the chance to avoid detection by enemies. Perception basically counters it. Spell power increases your damage for all spells and duration of spell effects. Resistance basically helps against magic, and charisma basically reduces shop prices and increases the chance of positive outcomes from social events. Okay, so you want to see put in your ring before you go to shopping and stuff like that. Good to know. Alright, so I basically have damage 5, armor 0, attack 6, defense 3, speed of 9. So I'm probably a little bit slower than average. Mana is 14 and 14, mana regen is right there. Spell power, resistance, stealth, perception, charisma. I got an L Snaff. Well, it's funny how these guys are hostile, but whatever. You can die. I'm almost dead here. So, staff. Magic damage plus 2, spell power plus 1, and weight is 1. Ambush. I might be dead. Apparently I got some gold from the last spell. Let's avoid opening a cage because basically the game will seem to be hostile. There we go, we got some healing. Doesn't appear to be anything else to explore around. So thrust. Attack enemies within 2 range. That requires a polearm though. Will increase my chance to attack. Counterattack. Following a block requires a sword. Plus 2 attack and 25% damage on next attack. Okay, so not bad. I just want to get the HP. Now notice by the way I can't select pugilism or roar because basically they're too far away. So yeah, basically it's if there's obviously a line, you have to basically get the prerequisite skill, but whatever. That's fine. You pick up a cloak tunic. That sounds useful. You raise out the bucket from the wall but find nothing. There's a feast guild there. Let's save our money for now. I sort of feel like with the ram and stuff like that, maybe it should have a question mark above its head if it basically sees you, but doesn't really decide to attack you yet. Got charged there because I knew it was going to happen, but whatever. I think it'd be nice if it actually had you actually see if enemies are going to be hostile to you, but they won't be hostile unless you actually provoke them further. There's nothing there, okay. Is this the wrong way to go? I guess so. Healer's Hut. Visit to receive healing. Boop. The Adventure of Fear into the Mountains. Taking a cue from Chrono Quest 2, by the way, it might be nice to actually have like a sort of like, sort of like map basically showing like how far in like you've gone like in the levels. Like how far is my progression basically? Yeah, a little bit too simple. Basically, like, they're passive until they decide to get hostile. I guess, like, how it's being like, programmed here is that, like, their perception space is very low. Which is Cauldron. Who knows what drinking this will strange brew will do. So I got increased spell power. Die, you. This is the wrong way to go. Signpost. Read the sign for directions. You are unable to decipher the language from the sign. I wonder if that's like an intelligence thing, by the way, where like, if your intelligence is too low, you can't actually see like the sign stuff. Alright, you leave the mountains and step into the crisp air of the frozen tundra, blanketed by snow. Is there a boss here? The water's too deep. All of a sudden I'm able to like just tap on stuff and it's basically like, bring up like what it basically is. I mean, I don't mind that, but is it like some sort of trigger for it? You drink from the cauldron and are poisoned. Lose 1 health per turn, so you're gonna lose 11 health. Don't find anything useful. Thieves Guild again. A wisp! A creature with pure electrical energy that is immune to magic damage. Abilities: electric shock. Effects: flying and animated. Again, I got this issue where, like, what the? Mana crystals. Collect your source of mana, apparently. Okay. There's a tavern. Meet our travelers who may join you on your journey. Well, let's put a good ring then. Note, by the way, this like sort of feels like a an equivalent piece that like should be as like passive. Like, maybe it could be like, you could basically have trinkets basically in this game where, like, yeah, it's having an inventory and basically is all benefit from them. That's what the ring basically feels like here. Alright, so chatting with the patrons, you gain some advice. The Injin are incredibly powerful spellcasters that wield lightning, summon golems, and can even turn invulnerable. You also need a frost mage willing to join you. So, there's a frost mage here. There's a library, a place of learning. Bad time to get charged. Alright, well, we can learn stuff here. We'll get more toughness. So I can survive a little longer, maybe. Goblin Bomber. A weak creature that throws bombs. Did he blow himself up? Okay, day 7. You venture further into the tundra. There's a house there. An ambush reveals a hidden bandit. You search the abandoned house. You pick up meat. Consumable. Gives health regeneration. Interesting how we have grass in the tundra. There's the Feast Guild again. Another bomber. You can die. I feel like the Barbarian here, you should be able to like dual wield and stuff like that. But oh well. A Goblin Spearman. A weak creature that can attack from range. He blew himself up. Blew up the stag. You venture further into the tundra. You pick up a hunter's bow. Alright, so we finally got a bow. There goes the wisp. There's the house again. The shop. So you can buy and sell items here. So I assume I can sell this stuff. Get rid of that stuff right there. Nope, it doesn't come back, so I have to be careful of that. Headgear, immunity blind. Feather cap, it gives me perception. Scroll protection. The fur coat. So, +1 armor, resist damage from cold, immune to freezing. Necklace of protection, jewelry, +2 defense. The round shield, +2 defense and weight. Let's get this. I pick up a crown. Well, that's useless. Headgear, plus 2 charisma. Never mind, this is actually useful. Shoot, I forgot to put the ring in, on my way to shopping. Okay, so they do about 6 damage to those bombs. Me and Hermit who eyes you warily and asks you to leave. Well, that's fine. Alright, well, I don't know how long as far this is basically going to take, but I feel this is basically good for an episode, so... That is like a bit of an issue, by the way. If I basically quit, like, I basically come back at this point, or just basically, like, you know, just end it for me and I run right here. Well, I guess we'll get to see. Okay, there's the continue button, so we'll continue on basically next time, but for now, that's good for now. So take care.